I just want to really quick go over this Prism rod. Some people don't know this. They think they need to send this in for repair when they think it's broken. But what I have here is I have one so I took off the spikes for the staking part of my Prism rod here, just so you can see. Okay, so I have the two legs of the Prism rod here. One has the shaft still on it, the red one, and one doesn't. I want to see what's going on because I have a problem right now. The problem is, you might have run into this. This button's working fine, my legs are coming down just fine, but this thing is freaking stuck. It's not doing a single thing, and I don't know what's going on. Usually what's going on is there's something wrong with the wedge down here. All this is almost like a wedge anchor around a piece of plastic that's pushing against the side of the rod, and sometimes what might happen is it's just stuck like this. Like, this is obviously way too far up the shaft. I'm not sure how it got like that, but I can definitely fix it. All you got to do is unscrew this all the way off and reset it. This little rod in here, it's connected, the threaded rod, it's connected at the top. See, I'm already here, let me show you, I already unscrewed it a little bit now. I already have enough to start playing with it, but I like to be a little bit more than that. I know this is extremely exciting to watch, so thanks for watching. But if I screw this all the way off, by the way, I could actually pull this rod out. And you can see the spring on it, see the thread of the rod, you can slip it back in there. It's a little hard to put back in because at the base of this there is a hole that you got to stick it through that you might spend almost 10 minutes trying to get it in sometimes. I'm not going to lie, happened to me. But I'm just unscrewing that a little bit to where I have the top of this rod at the desired length. Still a little too tight for me. There we go. Okay. So now, what I'll do is then, yep, there you go. See how it's working now? The one on the right? That means that everything's in there just fine, and I can safely put that shaft back on. All right. Now, one rule of caution, you don't want this to be too high because there is a lip. Here, let me see if I can show you the lip 1 second. Okay, so you see here's the top of my rod. I can pull it out. You see the spring under there. If this is too high, I mean, yeah, you can still put it in there, but it's going to be bouncing around that edge of the rod. So I actually like to make sure that this small part of the tip of it is inside enough so where it's not bouncing around like that. Pretty self-explanatory, but that's what you want to do. And now I'll take the shaft. I'm going to put it back on. Now, in order to put it back on, you have to squeeze the trigger at the top, the little button at the top, or else, obviously, it's a wedge anchor. You can't get it on there. So hang on a second. I'm going to do that. I'm going to slide this back on and then screw it back into that. I think that should be the end of the video. Leave comments if you have questions. All right, see ya.